girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done.
Hello, Asia. Wow, that was a game there by Phantom Regulus of Cats. The last man standing was Economics Mate. Some of you may know him. Unfortunately, for some reason, there he is there, look, Economics Mate. For some reason, YouTube really doesn't like hard base. So I've got to restart the game because I lost the game sound. So give me at least 3 seconds, maybe more. So it's going to be Feast versus Low to begin with, I believe. Followed by Feast against RN. Oh, screen's a little bit not right. Is that better? It's still got a little bit of edge. Damn it. There we go. So don't forget, this is a reward stream. Now there are 2 ways you can do this. Number 1, go down to the cups in your garage. Go to current tournament. Click on the Blitz Asia Cup qualifiers. Go to streams. And there you have it there. Click on that. It will say go to an external resource. Click go. Log in. And as long as that portal is open, you will get the rewards. The other way you can do it, I've pinned here at the top of the chat a message. Click on that link. That will take you to the Blitz portal as well. Again, log in, and as long as the portal is open, you will get the rewards. The other thing that you can do is look on the channel, look on the description of this video. It's in the write-up, just expand that. The link is there as well. So it's round robin. First off, we are going out with Ultimate Feast, and they are playing low. Oh no, they're not. I swear they told me I had Feast in low. Hang on a minute, let's get this sorted. Wargaming, you told me X, Y, and Z. Now you're telling me A, B, and C. Let's have a look again, shall we? No, it definitely says Feast v Low. That's not what it says there. It says Feast v HLV. Oh, so there we go. It's all changed. Because HLV was meant to be playing ID. So I have no idea. Hey, what? That says it's on the 11th. That's right, it's here. God, they're showing me all the teams because it's round robin. My bad, I'm an idiot. What can you do? We're going out with this one here. Group 1, Tour 1, Feast versus Low. Now, some of you may not be... let's have a look at the details of this because it's quite an interesting tournament and we kick off in about 5 minutes. So, round robin, this is what happens. It is best of 7. So it's a little bit different, guys. This is a proper pro tour. Best of 7. 2 battles held on the same map with the same spawn points after the first battle map has changed, blah blah blah. Round 1 is today. And that's what we're kicking off on. Round 2 is also today, and that comes after round 1, obviously. So it is, as you can see, format best of 7. So it's up to 4 victories. So that's what we're looking at. So the teams have got everything to play for. Oh, I've got messages. Oof. War Machine is in a tournament, so he can't watch. So that's what we're doing for. Oh, look at this. Let's go to the room already, because why not? And already there. So we're on Middleburg to begin with. I'm going to click out the room. Not because, I mean, we've got plenty of time because I've got a 5-minute delay. There is a 5-minute delay on the stream, guys, so bear with me with that. It is a bit of an issue having a 5-minute delay, but it's the way it works. It's a tournament, so we'll drop into the room when there's 4 minutes to go. This is going to be a great, great tour. The team's worked hard to get into the top 8. Low particularly worked hard to get into the top 8, but they're there now, so it doesn't really matter. It's all good. Ooh. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries, mate. looking at YouTube and it's still saying be right back. Don't know why. I'm back already. Rumours up in everything. Ah, there we go. We are back. So now we can drop into the room. Just waiting for the low guys to turn up. And as you can see, we're on Middleburg with Feast on the south spawn and a low on the north spawn. Feast have already readied up. We have Maddox in an IS4, Arknight in an E5, Boone Magoo in a 140, Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in a Vickers, Jackie Mark in an IS4, and CX in an E5. With BMW, Cobalt, and Sleeping Lion sat on the bench for the moment. The low guys are now turning up, and I must admit I haven't actually streamed much of low, so I don't know all their teams. What is it, Nightmare, is it? Yes, Nightmare, I thought it was. So yeah, so far we got Nightmare in a T22, Guzen potentially in a Mouse. Oh, I don't know these guys, LSSN, yeah. LSSN in a T22, sorry guys, MV, yes, MVP in a T22. They're changing their tanks around, so they've got plenty of time. They've got 2.5 minutes, so we've got lots of time. But anyway, Nightmare is in an E5, Guzen in an E5, LSSN in a T22 maybe, MV in a T22 maybe, JTFK in an E5 maybe. So they're still waiting a couple. Oh, Arknight, no, he's staying in an E5, bless him. Hello, Bushka. How you doing, mate? I'd love to say hello to every single one of you, but unfortunately, chat, I can't. There's a 5-minute delay. It makes it really difficult for me to interact with you guys when there's a big delay like this. But I do keep an eye on the messages, so thank everybody for joining. Don't forget, guys, click on those links for those rewards. Make sure you get into the portal and keep the portal open. I'm not the only person streaming today, by the way. In case you're interested, as long as the portal's open, you'll still get your rewards, but you can go and watch whoever you wish. So I'm streaming match 1, Feast against Low, match 2, Feast against Root Nova. Wild One's Halper is also streaming in English. He's streaming HLV against ID, followed by ID against Cats. And then Jigun, Jia Yangun, the Chinese streamer, is streaming GV against Cats, followed by HLV against Low. And Eternal Sinzan, who is the Japanese streamer, is doing the Alpha team against RN, followed by GV against the Alpha team, which is Boom, by the way. So don't feel that you've just got to sit here and watch all my stream. As long as the reward portal is open for the duration of the stream, guys, you will get the coins. So Low have now readied up. We've got renamed user on a T22. I don't know you, Yori. Yorigami. Yorigami in an Object 140, LSSN still in T22, MV in an E5, JTFK in an E5, Guzen in an E5, and Nightmare in an E5. So that's the teams. No change for Feast since then. Oh, Yorigami might change to an Object 140. Don't know yet. Oh, Yorigami is in an Object 140. We've got about 20 odd seconds to go before kickoff of the Blitz Asian Cup qualifiers. It's a round robin. It's going to be interesting. Everything to play for. The team's looking to get that spot in the Blitz Cup. So we're ready. They're ready. Everybody's ready. Middleburg is the map. Tricky map, but hey. Here we go. As you can see, Feast have just got the edge on the hit point pool. Not much, to be fair. It's about 1,000, just over 1,000 hit points. Will that make a difference? Well, we don't know. Let's go up into the back of the map straight away and see where the teams are going. Well, Feast are heading up north, except Maddox, who is heading into the town, and he's going to be joined by F Silver, moving over to the map, having a look at seeing what Low's doing. We got renamed user in the T22 dropping into that C-cap almost immediately. LSSN is behind him, and Yorigami in the Object 140. All their mediums are here. Excuse me. Shots going in already onto Boone Magoo. And Bifrost taking a bit of a pounding. The Heavies are now coming up in support of the rest of the low team. You can see them all here. All renamed user in the T22 pushing forward there. Trying to get shots into Jackie Mack. Boom Magoo getting a bit of a pounding. MVP getting a bit of a pounding too. You can see here Bifrost and CXX and the E5 just staying slightly all down as Gujen pushing heavily onto Jackie Mark. Oh, this is a big push by Low straight off. F Silver in there, Jackie Mark in there. Everybody's in there. Big push by Low. Jackie Mark is not looking healthy here. Down he goes. Wowzers. This is aggressive stuff by Low. Now they're pushing all over the place. They're now pushing on Arknight's Weedy. This Art Knight's going to go down. CXX comes in to help out. Boom Magoo is being pushed by LSSN. LSSN is looking very low though. But look at all the tanks. Art Knight goes down. Maybe LSSN can go down by Boom Magoo. That's my... YouTube keeps kicking the noise out for some reason. CXX is not looking healthy either. He's going to go down. No, he's not. Gunjan decks him in the end. This is very aggressive stuff from Low, but they're losing tanks. JFTK goes down. Just Nightmare Guzen left. Oh no, MVP is there as well. My bad. Low are losing tanks rapidly. Maddox is very unhealthy though. Maddox is now a one shot. Can he get into Nightmare? Yes, he can. Nightmare goes down, but Maddox is going to go. MVP is going to get him. There he goes. But they've got to push now on Juzan. Oh, MVP. MVP is the target. Sorry, I've lost the noise for the game noise there. It happens on Asia a lot for me for some reason. Boom Magoo coming right in the back, trying to get those HE rolls into the engine deck. And he does. Big roll. Can Bifrost take out MVP? Bifrost is very healthy. Yes, it's F Silver. So Juzan is the last man standing. Wowzers. This was aggressive stuff by Low. Straight off the bat, straight into that C-cap, pushing hard. Juzen. Boom Magoo is a one-shot, but he's behind Juzen, trying to get those HE rounds into the back deck, and he does. F Silver comes in. Sorry, it was F Silver, not Juzen. I lost the game noise. I can't restart the game now, guys. I'm sorry about that. You have to do it with just me talking. Unfortunately, YouTube have decided to kick the game noise. What it happens is it reloads. YouTube sort of does a reboot, and it killed my sound. And you can see there, very aggressive stuff by Low. Almost initially took Feast by surprise, but Feast managed to rally round and focus fire their way through to victory. So great stuff there, really exciting stuff to kick off the tournament. And we're now switching the spawn points here on Middleburg. It's 1-0 to Feast. But boy, was that an aggressive tactic by Low there. Don't know if they'll do that again, but I'll tell you what, it was exciting stuff watching them rush through the C-cap like that. Really, really exciting. Unfortunately, we're going to have to watch the rest of this tour at the moment with no sound. I'm really sorry, guys. Anyway, switching the spawn points. Feast on the north spawn, Low on the south spawn. Just waiting for the teams to ready up. They've got, oh, and there we go, Feast first. So we've got Maddox in an IS-4, Arc Knight in an E5, Boon Magoo in a Vickers Light, Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in a Vickers Light, Jackie Mark in an E5, and CX in an E5. Looking over at Low, we have Nightmare in a T22, Guzen in an IS-4, renamed user in an IS-4, Leisure kicks in now in an IS-4, LSSN in a T22 medium, MVP in an E5, and JTFK in an E5. We're just waiting for the off. Low will be looking to turn that around somewhat. It was, wow, it was surprising for them. They really had an aggressive push through the C-cap there. And at one point you did think that maybe, just maybe, they were going to pull it off, but alas, no. It was not to be. So here we go again, Middleburg. Looking at the hit point pool this time, Low have the advantage on the hit points. mean, it's not much. It's about 600 and something, but not much. Let's get up high into the back of the map, even though we've got no sound. Sorry about that. So CXX heading towards the A cap. The rest of the team, apart from F Silver, heading up north into the C cap area. Now let's go over the maps. Oh, Boone Magoo spotting the T-22s up in no time. Oh, that's a great shot into Nightmare. They're all going down. The entire low team are going down, dropping into the A cap. Again, this is an aggressive strap by low, pushing through the A cap, not even bothering, pushing straight on to CXX. Now they've come a cropper. You can see the rest of the Feast team are just on the ridge. Boom Magoo capping on C. Low trying to get the double caps on the base. That's A and B. Renamed user pulling out in the IS-4 along with Gunzen and Leisurefish. CXX is in a great position here, very nicely hauled down, which is why they can't push on him. Boom Magoo trying to get around the back. The rest of Feast just on the ridges, overlooking the town. They've sort of got low in a sort of trapped area here, and it's going to be difficult. Boom Magoo trying to get those spots on the T-22s, not getting it just yet. So the IS-4s here of Renamed User and Gujen. That's HE going in. Oh, that's a great shot by Arc Knights. You can see here that CXX was just shooting HE a minute ago. And that wasn't HE, that was a great shot straight into the front deck of the IS. Boom Magoo over there also putting shots in. Renamed User is now in a little bit of problems. He is having a few issues. CXX is going to push onto him. The two IS-4s are really, really low. And you can see over the other side of the map, Boom Magoo was... Oh, Gujen here. Maddox pushing in the IS-4. CXX pushing in from the other side. Gunzen's going to go. There he goes. The rest of Feast now pushing through. They're going to push onto the IS-4 of Renamed User. Leisurefish is also there. Oh, MVP getting smacked. Here comes Maddox. Here comes Bifrost. Here comes CXX. Maddox getting a bit of a smacking. Leisurefish is being ignored at the moment because they were going for Renamed User, who they've got down. Now they push through. Bifrost, Boom Magoo coming around the other side. Let's just get a little bit higher because you see this. Now Leisurefish is in trouble here. Leisurefish goes down. We've lost Arc Knights, but that's not a big deal for Feast at the moment. Now there are 3 tanks on MVP. We'll go over to the other shop, the other battle in a minute. MVP's about to go down. MVP goes. Now they're pushing on Alice in the T-22, but Jackie Mark is a one-shot. Jackie Mark goes down, but there's only 2 tanks left, JFTK and Alice SN. F Silver with the ram takes him down. Now we've got Boom Magoo takes him down actually. We've got JFTK left and down he goes. Convincing victory for Feast. Wowzers. Wowzers. Again, another aggressive move there by the low team with the IS-4s pushing all the way through and coming unstuck. Sort of playing into the hand of Feast. Feast just taking their time. As you saw there, bunkering down CXX in a great position, whittling down those IS-4s, and then pushing straight through onto the low hit point tanks to change the outcome of the game. Fantastic stuff there by Feast. Now we're going to move to Port Bay. Feast 2-0 up. Here on Port Bay, we have Feast on the south spawn and Low on the north spawn. Just going to take some coffee. Hope you don't mind. Wowzers. I mean, very aggressive by Low. Let's be honest. Middleburg was an aggressive strat for them in the first game, pushing through the C-cap, and very aggressive in the second game, pushing right through the town towards the A-cap. Coming unstuck in the first game, they played really well. I thought they were going to turn it, but they came unstuck in the second game. Looking at the teams, Feast, we have Maddox in an E5, Arc Knight in an E5, Boon Magoo in an Object 140, Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in a T22, Jackie Mark in an E5, and CX in his Vickers Light. Moving over to Low, we have Nightmare in an E5, Guzen in an IS-4, Renamed User potentially in a Mouse now, Yorigami coming back in a Vickers Light, Alice SN in an E5, MVP in an IS-4, and JTFK in a Mouse. So double Mouse strat here for the guys on low. That seems to me like a B cap strat. Don't know yet though. We will find out very, very shortly. Just make sure I'm still in my... Yeah, I'm ready. Woof, thank God. So, about to kick off in a couple of seconds. I'm really sorry about the noise, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll have to change. I'll have to sort it out after the round. So, Feast at the moment looking very dangerous, very in control. It's a tasty Feast. That's what we can say. They are looking tasty.
So many positive ways.
Oh, well, thank you very much, my friend, for subscribing. You'll hear that in 5 minutes. Let's get up high to the back of the map. No surprises. F Silver, Boom Magoo, and CXX in their mediums and lights are heading towards that C cap area. Bifrost and Maddox are going to overlook the B cap, with the other E5s overlooking the C cap. Moving over to see what low are doing. We've got Yorigami in the Vickers Light and making his way with purpose to the A cap. Mouses are going with him, but and the E5's just hanging back. Guzen in the Ice Wall going low to the B cap. Oh, MVP in the Ice Wall getting a bit of a smacking there already, but CXX in the Vickers Light has been pummeled a little bit. Let's be fair. Guzen is now spotted. Let's get over and see. So JTFK and the Mouse just overlooking the B cap. Guzen is allowed to cap it, so they'll take the cap advantages. They'll have 2 caps. At the moment, Feast have got the advantage in the caps, but they'll be overtaken very shortly as the second cap gets taken on the B cap, although it looks like they're trying to reset the caps here. F Silver doing a grand job, along with Boom Magoo. So it's a bit of a standoff at the moment. Low, not as aggressive this time, taking their time. Guzen just trying to recap. But look at this. Look at Bifrost. He's in a great position to reset the cap. Not able to do so this time, however. Guzen now is going to rotate out the cap. Yorigami is just going to stay on the corner. So now Feast need to push, because Low will start getting the points. So we're going to have a look over here, because Bifrost is making a move already, and that's not surprising. The move onto the A cap, knowing that most of the tanks are down by the B cap area. He doesn't know about the E5s, however. Bifrost moving in, trying to get shots into the Vickers of Yorigami. Oh, but the Vickers gets him instead. Oh, he gets a good shot into the Vickers, however. You can see the rest of the Feast team stacking themselves up over the back there. Bifrost is looking like a feint. Let's move over. Maddox is going to rotate down. Boom Magoo is going to rotate in as well. Bifrost is just taking a defensive position. The rest of the team of Feast, oh, Maddox is charging down towards that B cap area. He knows that there's nothing there. He can't see anything. But as soon as he gets into the B cap, he will be spotted by Guzen. F Silver rotating into the T22 there around the back. You can see that, trying to push onto the Yorigami. Now Arc Knights comes in as well. Feast are trying to take this cap, but they're getting a bit pummeled here. IS4 of MVP comes around. The Mouse is coming in. Bifrost is also into the A cap. IS4 of MVP is going to go down though. MVP is looking dangerously low. No, can they take him? Maddox with another shot. Can it? They're all pushing into the B cap area now, all low. But the tank goes down. MVP is down. But they could lose 2 tanks here, Feast. Arc Knights is going to go down. There he goes. Bifrost is also being pushed and pummeled over the other side. Let's get over there quickly, because Feast are rallying around Bifrost, trying to get Nightmare out of the game. CXX in the Vickers Light come around, put a nice roll into the back of Nightmare. You can see that Maddox is still managing to hang on there. Let's move over. Oh, it's all a big rush. Majority are lower here. Maddox is still alive. How? Why? Maddox finally goes down. Low do have an advantage now in hit points and on guns and on base points with those two mouses. Bifrost is very low, but Feast do now have the cap points. They will start overtaking Low very shortly. Here we go. Here comes F Silver in the T22, trying to push down onto the Mouse. He's going to ignore the mouse. He's going to go for Gunjen in the IS-4. Oh, he gets tracked, but look at that. What a game that was. Boom Magoo taking a big hit into the IS-4. Juzen allowing the tag to be taken down. It's just these mouses are a problem for them. The mouses are still very, very, very armored. But look at this. Oh, CXX. Oh, he goes down this time to Yorigami. Yorigami really putting on the pressure there, but it doesn't matter. Low have got the points. Low bring one back. Wow. That was great stuff by Low this time. Trying to do some great stuff there. I mean, they've taken all the caps, but Feast just couldn't penetrate. You see there, though, Feast dishing out a lot more damage than Low. But those mouses carry a lot of hit points. So we're going to be swapping the spawn points now. This time we have Feast on the north spawn, Low on the south. Low would be happy about that. They'll be glad that they managed to get a game back. It's 2-1, don't forget. It's the first of 4 victories, best of 7 this one. So just waiting for the teams to ready up, and it's Feast first with Maddox in an IS-4, Arcanite in an E5, Boon Magoo in a Vickers Light, Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in a Vickers Light, Jackie Mark in an IS-4, and CX in an E5. Moving over to the Low team, we have Nightmare in an E5, Juzen in an IS-4, Yorigama in a Vickers Light, and that's the only ones who've read it up so far. No, MVP in an E5. Just waiting for the other 3 to ready up. That's Renamed User in a T22. JTFK in a Moose. Just LSSN now. Potentially in an E5. Nope, it's going in an IS-4. So they're still taking the mouse, but they're not taking 2 of them this time. They're only taking 1. That is an interesting call. Let's be honest. We'll see how that works out. Not so aggressive that time by Low, which paid for them. They forced the hand of Feast. Let's see how it works out. Can they turn it around? Feast, however, still looking pretty tasty. A tasty Feast, as I said. So, here we go. Game 2 on Port Bay. Ooh. It's exciting, yeah? I think it's exciting. I think it's fantastic. Loving it. Anyway, let's get up high into the back of the map, as we always do. Now, already we've got... Oh, Boom Magoo taking an interesting call. The E5s of Feast heading downwards. F Silver heading towards the C cap. He's going to have some support with him. Moving over to see what Low are doing. We have Renamed User in the T22 leading the charge. He's going to go over wide over the small creek. Nightmare, MVP are pushing towards that C cap. Juzen is in support in the IS-4. They have been spotted by F Silver. F Silver tries to get shots across. But they are going to be able to take the C cap, I think. We have JTFK in the mouse just holding back here, and Yorigami in the Vickers going towards that A cap. Oh, that's a good shot by Boom Magoo from the back, but it just it does penetrate. But I think it was a low round. Oh, that's another great shot. Boom Magoo is in a great spot there. Renamed using the T22 can't really be doing much over there, so he's rotating back over. They're looking at F Silver. F Silver trying to rotate out. So, caps at the moment. Feast have the advantage with the A cap. They've both got equal caps. It's all about who pushes now onto the B. This time, Feast have the advantage, so Low have to do the pushing. So let's get over to see what Low are going to do, because they're the ones who are going to have to make all the moves now. So there's a rotation a little bit. Oh, shots going into Renamed User, but they're missing. So Low are just, at the moment, regrouping. You can see Feast are stacking themselves up ready for any pushes onto that B cap and or onto the A cap. So I'm just waiting to see which side Low are going to go down. They are rotating back through their spawn, which looks like it may be an A cap push that they're going to do rather than a B. Watching the two IS-4s there, Juzen and LSN. They're going to be joined up eventually. Feast, however, are just putting themselves in. They're not overseeing the A cap. They're overlooking the B cap. But B Frost is leading a charge. Wow, this is interesting. They're pushing onto renamed user in the T22 with the rest of the team on the other side of the map. This could work out nicely for Feast. So we're going to watch them just quickly take out because Low are making a move. Renamed user is not going to last much longer. No, there he goes. But the move is being made. The mouse is dropping towards A. But Yorigami with the IS-4s is going towards the A cap. Oh, but Arknights is there, giving Yorigami, a bit of a hard time. Oh, another great shot. The mouse does drop into B. LSSN and the IS-4 drops into the A cap. Can Feast reset it though? Oh, they can. That's a great shot by Arknight. But Arknight gets smacked around there, but then Nightmare gets smacked around. So we've now got Low trying desperately to cap A. Juzen is going to push onto Arknight. Arknight's getting a bit of a pummeling there. But what we can't see is back in the town. The mouse as JTFK is about to go down. There he goes. That's a big kill. Arknights is now being pushed by a lot of tanks. Juzen, LSN, MVP, all pushing Arknights. Arknights is, if he can hold them here, that's really good. He'll go down, but if he can hold these tanks here, that gives Feast an advantage, and a big advantage at that. Down he goes. Oh, what a shot to LSSN. Nightmare's about to go. There he goes. So there's only two left, and it's Juzen and MVP. Arknight's doing fantastic work over in this corner. Don't underestimate what he did. He held up the tanks as long as possible, allow Feast to regroup, and it's all over. Boof! Feast turn it around, losing only one tank. That was Arknights, who, don't underestimate what he did. I mean, he did a massively vital role there. He kept a lot of tanks occupied, allowing Feast to take out the mouse and take out a couple of other tanks, keeping those tanks up in the corner. Brilliant stuff by Feast. Can't say better than that. We're now going to move to Naval Frontier. Feast are one step away from winning this round. So, we have Feast on the north spawn and Low on the south. Looking at the lineups, we have Maddox in an IS-4, Arknight in an E5, Boom in an Object 140. He likes that tank. B Frost in an E5, F Silver in a T22, Jackie Mark in an IS-4, and CX in an E5. Looking at Low, we have Nightmare in an IS-4, Juzen in an IS-4, Renamed User in an E5, Yorigama in a Vickers like, LSSN in a Mouse, MVP in an IS-4, and JTFK in a Hurry. It's going to be a good game, this one. It's always an interesting one, Naval Frontier. Feast can snap the victory here in round one. Well, group one, tour one, round one, whatever you want to call it. Feast showing that they can strategically outmaneuver the teams, which they did with ease in the last game. I mean, don't get me wrong, Low didn't play a bad game. It's just that Feast played a better one. We'll find out in a fair few seconds how this is going to go. Naval Frontier, always an interesting map. It's quite a big map. And the B cap is always a tricky one. And you tend to find that C cap and A cap are the favoured caps with an overlook onto the B cap. But we will see how it goes. Three, two, one. Battle commences. Anyway, let's get up high to the back of the map as we normally do, and you can see here already Feast are making a move towards the centre to overlook B, with the rest of the team rotating towards the C cap, moving over to see what Low are doing. Wow, the Vickers of Yorigami is going to overlook the B cap. Rename user in the E5 coming up to the C cap along with the IS-4s. The Mouse, the Hori, and Juzen in the Ice Fall all sitting around trying to get those spots in. Rename user spotted. Maddox is going to be coming up against Nightmare very quickly. And that's how quickly they're going to come up against each other. Simple as that. The proximity spotted and everything. But nobody can get any shots in. It's a disputed cap, but Maddox did get there first. The rest of the team of Feast all stacking up high here, apart from Boom Magoo and Jackie Mark are overlooking the B cap. And you can see that Low have put most of their tanks on the B cap. And that's important because Feast have spotted up 3 tanks. MVP, Nightmare, and renamed user. So they know that the rest of the tanks are, in theory, here. So it all depends now. Are Feast going to push? Well, they're asking to push onto renamed user. Oh, renamed user gets a smack into Maddox. And it looks like Feast are going to push renamed user. Here they come, en masse, led by F Silver and B Frost. Maddox getting a bit of a pummeling. Jackie Mack is we're not going to look at Jackie Mack at the moment. We're looking at this push. Maddox is going to be able to cap. Boom Magoo coming round. Jackie, oh, good shot to Nightmare there by B Frost. Renamed user is getting out of there. Maddox, Boom Magoo, they're going to try and push onto Nightmare. Great shot by Maddox. I'm not going to look at Jackie Mack at the moment. He's all alone. Maddox is a 2-shot realistically, but Nightmare is a 1-shot. Boom Magoo coming in. Down he goes. But down goes Jackie Mack as well. But again, taking out 3 tanks. So Jackie Mack took 3 tanks out of the equation, which allows Feast to take out MVP, push onto the ovary of JTFK and renamed user in the E5. This is again really good, clever stuff by Feast. Again, don't underestimate the importance that Jackie Mack played there. He's tied up 3 tanks. This has allowed Feast to push massively onto the tanks in the centre. Boom Magoo is now struggling with Juzen in the Ice 4, but that's okay. Again, it's taking tanks out the equation that could be putting massive rolls into Feast. And you can see Feast has lost Maddox, Jackie Mack and Bifrost, but they have got the hit point advantage here. JTFK is going to go down, but so is Junzen. Junzen goes down. JTFK goes down. Oh, Origami and the mouse of Alice SN is left. Origami pushing onto Boom Magoo. Boom Magoo is a 2-shot. Boom Magoo is now a 1-shot, actually. 390. No, he's realistically a 2-shot. But he's got support coming in. They're forgetting the mouse, leaving LSSN till the end. Yorigami is going to go down here. F Silver's maybe going to get him. Yes, he does. Just the mouse left. CXX is toying with him here. Again, this is convincing by Feast. CXX getting a nice shot in. That was a really low-angled shot. LSSN in trouble now. Oh, last man standing. He may be in a big, cumbersome, heavy mouse, but he's got a lot of tanks coming at him. Arc Knight is going to face hug him. This is going to allow F Silver to take a shot. CXX is now coming in to sort of seal the deal as well. Arc Knight takes a shot from the mouse, but he can afford it. In fact, they all can afford a shot from the mouse. The mouse is now a 2-shot. Now he's a 1-shot. LSSN goes down and Feast steal the deal. Spectacular! Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Again, nicely coordinated by Feast. And again, do not underestimate the importance that Jackie Mark played there. It may have seemed that he was doing something stupid, but he tied up 3 tanks out of the 7, allowing the rest of Feast to push onto the low team and basically take them down. So, Feast win. Tour 1. Great stuff. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much, Haranga. Right, I'm going to quickly restart the game, so get some sound back, so bear with me. It's going to say be right back, but I'm going to carry on talking. The stream's not going to finish. I'm just going to restart the game. Bear with me. the noise back. Noise is back. So you don't just have to listen to my droning on. So, let's have a look at the standing. Well, the standings doesn't matter. But let's have a look what time the next one is. So, Feast there, doing great stuff. GV also winning, but Feast also winning there. We're following Feast again shortly. They are up against RN at, well, about 30 minutes. Time for the replays. Da 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 da. Replay time, guys. Let's have a look at Sarah rolling out on her E3. Sarah's very OP. I mean, that's a fantastic game by Sarah. I mean, I love the E3, and since it's had its consumables sort of given to it, it's brilliant. It is brilliant. It's a great tank, lovely tank. Who else have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, let's watch Intermission in a smasher. Why not? It's a balanced tank, is the smasher. Hello, Winter Fox. How you doing? Cats! What a great clan they are. I like cats. Don't forget, guys, I mean, no obligation, but if you want to press like, it's a really nice thing to do. Don't forget, I don't get... whilst I'm doing the reward stream, I actually don't get the rewards. What to say? Because I can't have everything open at the same time. It just doesn't work that way. So, alas, I don't get the rewards that you guys get for watching the reward stream. Shame, eh? So, and I don't get paid for doing this, by the way. I don't get any money. Nobody pays me. So if you want to press the like button, or if you're feeling that way inclined, you want to press that subscribe button, I would be very, very grateful, because it's a really nice thing to do. Simple as that. And that's why the Smasher is balanced. It's a very balanced tank, is the Smasher. I do like the Yukon map. Tricky tournament map I've seen. We've seen it a lot in Asia, but we didn't see a lot on EU. Came up a couple of times, but on Asia, boy, it's been looking like a bit difficult. Seems that the A cap is the area, and this middle area here seems to be where the tournament guys like to go. And by the way, on Asia, I'm still a Unicum. Yay! Oddly enough. I'm surprised as well. Surprises me all the time. I'm slowly grinding my way up to that massive average damage on EU. I don't count Asia because it's basically a reroll account, eh? So problem with my EU account is because I used to do a lot of videos. It's the stats are just a disaster. That's why having a press account is so important. But I don't have one. But hey. These things, they do happen. Ha! Elia sucks. The Grill Master. Oh, goodbye, Scorp G. Wowzers. Action X. Bye-bye. Look, it's balanced, okay? It is balanced. It's a very balanced tank. And don't let anybody persuade otherwise. Pantera. Goodbye, Pantera. Oh, such a balanced tank. Hang on, let me just answer this. So I mean, okay, that was a ratings battle as well. And to be honest with you, when it comes to the Smasher, I do play the Smasher to calibrate. I mean, what a great game though. Oof. Anyway, who else have we got? Let's have a look at Jory in the M103 on his NA account, playing for Pinsa. Oh. The M103 is a nice tank. Can be a bit tricky, but it is a nice tank. Let's not beat around the bush. Fantastic haul down. It's got a nice gun as well. Although Jory does need to stick a little. Yeah, it is balanced. Because it's balanced, Matsu. Smash is always balanced. Jory needs to put some camo on it though. Nab. Hello, Spicy. You'll hear that in like 5 minutes. Ooh, no, it's not me playing Diasado. Ooh. Oh, T95, side on. Bang, bang, bang. OP Jory. He's OP across all the servers, to be fair. Boom! Wowzers. Great stuff here by Jory's just OP. Spicy to do that, I need to take out the FV4005 every time. Easy 4K. Easy 4K. Jory 1-on-1 with the T30. Who's going to win this battle, I wonder? Oh, big bounce by the T30. Told you it was a strong tank. Jory didn't bounce that one though, but look at how many hit points Jory's still got left. He's gonna, I think he should be able to turn this one over quite easily. Bit of a low roll. He's trying to get hauled down. Oh, and he's managed it. Now he's going to face it. Oh, that was an HE round. Oh, looky engine fire, Jory. Boom. Absolutely. I mean, Intermission is not a balanced player, let's be fair. But then again, nor is Jory. Look at that. 5,670 in the 103. It's a great tank. But he's a great player. Let's not beat around the bush here. He's a fantastic player. Who else have we got? Who else has sent me something? Oh, let's do Torito. This is on Asia, I believe. Rolling out in the Shinobi. Very expensive tank. $100 at 1 point. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna try for the gold box. I haven't played. I played for the first time in over a month and a half, like yesterday. That was the first time I played for like a long time, because doing the Ascent tour was massive. It took a lot of time. It was sort of really intense streaming, to be honest with you. I didn't have time to play. So it was tricky, man. How do I grow your channel, S4 Subnum Gaming? To do that, Subham, you need to join my Discord. I'll give you a YouTuber role if you've got a channel. You need to post your link to your channel and everything in the Discord server, and there you go. Oh, you've already sold the M103. Bloody hell. Well, you got the mastery and that was it. Get rid of it. You rolled out on it, became OP, sold it, got another tank. That's fair enough, Dig, man. We were having the debate the other day with Wild Ones Halper and everybody at the Ascent tour, basically. Now, we were saying in the Ascent tour, you're not seeing the best of the teams, okay? You're seeing them doing a job, basically getting into that top 8. And contrast what you saw in the Ascent to what you've just seen with Feast. And it's like watching a different clan. And this is what you will then get. I mean, you're going to get more intense gameplay with this tour, because this is a biggie. This gets them into the Blitz Cup, where that big real life cash prize. So, tell you what, it's going to be great. The gameplay is going to be brilliant. It is going to be brilliant. Tell you what, this is a good game in the Shinobi. It's not a great tank. To be honest with you, it's not the best. And it was bloody expensive. I mean, I got it for free, I think, a long time ago when it first came out. But I do know that it was then released for $100. Okay, you had a year's worth of premium, I believe. And you had a shed load of other sort of bits and bobs added on, but it's still $100, and it was still expensive. I mean, don't forget, it's a tier 5. So wowzers. We've still got about 15 minutes before kickoff of round 2, so look at this, 1-on-2. Kirito's a really good player, by the way. Plays on EU and Asia, and I also think he's got an NA account now. I'm not sure. Oof! Smacked by an M7. Couldn't do much there, really, but Whilst the defeat still gets the mastery. 2,720 damage. I mean, that's still good. And 4 destroyed. 3 zeros in his team. Didn't really help him. But hey, it happens. Who else have we got? We must have other people here. Let's have a look at Alexa. Rolling out in a beautiful tank. The ISU 152. It is a credit print of Spicy, to be fair. It really is. So I hope everybody's doing well out there. In the right hands, this tank is a nightmare to play against. Because boy, does it pack a punch, as you'll see. Oh, that was a low roll. Oh, he hasn't got the dirt gun. Which is why he's loading so quickly. That's an interesting one. But he's going to kill the E5. Oh, engine fire onto the E75. Nicely, nicely done. Yeah, interesting one, eh? Yeah, Jory does do a good old job, I tell you. Hello, M103. Take 400 nearest, damn it. But because you haven't got the dirt gun, takes a lot more to kill them. But look at the reload. I mean, that's great. I don't know why he's got the dude, change your first aid kit. You don't need a first aid kit. You need an ammo. You need your reload time. Seriously. Go on, HE him. Okay, don't HE him. Go on, HE him again. HE him. Don't HE him then. Don't need to. Oh well. However, not a bad rollout in the ISU here. We've got about 10 minutes to go. After this replay, we'll have a look at the standings. See who got where and when and how and why. So a minute ago, the green team were sort of struggling. Now they're not. What a turnaround, hey? Pretty big. Come on, stick an HE up the back of the T26. Okay, don't. Do you not like HE? He does like HE. There you go. Oh, 3,836 damage in the ISU 152 with non-dirt gun. Look at that. Well played, Alexa 5. It's a bit low damage count, but he has got the low gun on it. He hasn't got the big derp. So that's fantastic stuff. So we've got about less than 10 minutes. So let's have a look at the standings. Who's won who's lost out. So looking at the chart, so HLV win, GV win, Feast we know, and Boone That means Cat's ID, Low, and RN have all lost out. So Boone were up against RN, 4-1. Great stuff there by Boone. Really, really impressive stuff. They've got GV next. So we know GV had Cats 4-0. Oof. That's going to hurt Cats a bit. And HLV had ID, and that was a close game. Look at that, 4-3. HLV have got Low next, so that'll be an interesting one. ID, I think, is being streamed by Wild Ones Helper. They've got Cats, so we know who Cats have got. Low, we know who've got, and we are Feast and RN. So we're kicking off very shortly. Actually, I need to go back to make sure what time we're kicking off. Have I got enough time for another replay? I don't think I have. 4 minutes past, so it's about... No, I don't have enough time for another replay, unless I've got a really short replay. Do I have a short replay? Do I have a short replay? About 2 minutes long. Yeah, I do. There you go. You can watch... Stitch rolling out. It is ammo rack machine. Welcome back there, Sado. I'm not going to spoil this game. Some of you may have seen it before, but I don't care. It's funny. Ammo rack for 1801. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That really hurt, yeah? Big, massive roll. Almost 1,000. That poor, poor, poor T-54, which is now doomed and gloomed and deaded. Hello, mouse. You take 630, hey? There you go. Oof. Hello, SU. Take an ammo rack for 1,600. Ammo rack number 2. Already at 5,000 damage, and we've only just had 1 minute 30 seconds of the game. This is when RNG shines upon you. This is a shiny day of RNG for Stitch. You couldn't have asked for a better day. Didn't get the 7k though. He wanted it, but he didn't get it. But look at that. How many ammo racks can you get in one game? 2 ammo racks. I mean, both of these guys, I feel so sorry for them. I really do. That was fantastic, eh? So, 4 minutes to go, so we should have a room. And we're starting on Canal. Feast against RN. Feast have already read it up. Bannock's in the IS-4, Arknight in an E5, Boone Magoo in a Vickers Light, Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in a Vickers Light, Jackie Mark in the E5, and CX in a Vickers Light. Feast are on the north spawn here on Canal. On the south spawn we have RN, Route Nova. We have Enchimp in an E5, Aries in a 50B, Cancer in a Vickers Light, Libra in a 50B, Pisces in a T22, Virgo in a Vickers Light, and Kyoto Time in a 215B, potentially. Exabyte. Spicy, send it. Don't forget, I've got the EU stream later, and potentially a North American stream tomorrow morning. Allegedly. I don't know yet. I've got to find out. So, did they change their tanks on Feast? No, they did not. It's always a tricky map. It's a great map to watch. A great map to watch. It's going to be an interesting one. RN are a good team, or even though they've just been turned over. But Feast, it's going to be a good matchup, this. RN will be looking at getting back that deficit of losing that game. Feast will be looking to basically continue their dominance from the last round. Either way, as I say, I mean, don't forget, guys, it's best of 7, so it's first 4 victories. But the thing is, Canal is always a tricky map. And looking at the spawns, Feast are on the spawn that favours going to the A cap and the B cap, and then bunkering down into the Canal area, waiting for the push from the other side. Whereas RN, well, they've got those 250. Well, they've got those 250Bs. They will be looking at putting a lot of damage down, and they may be looking for that A strat as well. I just don't know yet. The problem when you get to this stage of the Pro Tour is that all the strats are different. They knock it up a level. It's a bit like Spinal Tap. This one goes up to 11 now, not 10. So it's very difficult to call the strats that these guys are using. But that's why these type of tours are so much more interesting. I mean, the ascents are nice, don't get me wrong, but you generally don't see the best or that the clans have to offer in the ascents. You see them just getting the job done. See you later, Spicy. Whereas when you get to this Pro Tour, then you really, really see a difference in the way they play. And it's fantastic, really. Anyway, talking is over. It's time to get the job done. So, you can see the hit point pool is pretty much even Stevens. Feast just getting an extra 300 hit points, but that's nothing. So let's get up high to the back of the map and see what we can see. So already we've got the Vickers heading towards the D cap actually, and there's no A cap strat by Feast. Moving over to look at what RN are doing. Boom Magoo really, really aggressively in there, trying to get those spots onto those Vickers of Virgo and Cancer, who are also heading that way. The rest of RN, Chimpanzee is dropping down. He's pushing heavily into Maddox. It's always an interesting one. He's trying to get that reset, doesn't get it. Cancer and Virgo coming around to support. F Silver dropping into D, gets a great shot into Virgo. Maddox is being pushed here by Chimpanzee, pushing him hard. But, oh, and here comes the rest of RN, pushing through on the B cap. This is an interesting one. Maddox is pretty much isolated. Libra in the 50B coming in. The other 50B of Aries trying to really put a lot of pressure onto Maddox. Maddox goes down. Caps are in the advantage of Feast, but this is a big aggressive move. They're now pushing on our Arc Knights here. Pisces, Kyoto time. Arc Knights is really, really in a bad place. He's going to go down here. Chimpanzee has gone down in the E5, however. Can Arc Knights last the time? I don't know. Pisces is behind him. Tokyo time is getting smacked by Bifrost, however. Arc Knights may be able to get a shot in. No, he doesn't. Moving back over, because we've got Jackie Mark coming in now. Feast have just basically lost 2 tanks. Virgo goes down in the Vickers. Jackie Mark is now pushing down to try and help out over this side of the map. Pisces and CXX, however, are tussling over here. This is a very aggressive move by RN. CXX is going to go, I think. He's not going to last much longer. There he goes. Bifrost is also looking very, very... Oh, but there goes Cancer. So it's 4 on 4, and the hit points are favouring Feast after the aggressive push. Oh, the T22 of Pisces is being pushed here by Boom Magoo and F Silver. There he goes. Toyota Time is looking very unhealthy. Jackie Mark is doing some great stuff here against Libra in the MX-50B. But the MX-50B is going to be on a very long reload very shortly. Jackie Mark is avoiding him though, going to Toyota Time. He gets tracked and his shot misses, but Bifrost finishes off. Libra is the last man standing on his long reload. 4 against 1. I think this one's pretty much in the way that it's going to go to Feast. Aggressive move there by RN. Pushing right through the centre. It didn't pay off. Almost did, but it didn't. They got 2 tanks down early, but wow. Feast consolidated, turned it around. There goes Libra. Wowzers. Great stuff by Feast. Excuse me while I have a Coke bottle. You know, one of those sort of whiny gum ones. Very aggressive move by RN. Didn't pay off, but it was fun to watch. So we're now going to swap the spawn points. This time Feast are on the south spawn and RN on the north spawn. RN bringing in Chimpanzee in an IS-7, Aries in a 50B, Cancer in an E5, Libra in a 50B, Pisces T22, Virgo Vickers like Toyota Time E5 this time. Moving over to Feast, we have Maddox in an E5, Arknight in an E5, Boom Magoo and an Object 140. He likes that tank, he really does. Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in a T22, Jackie Mark in an E5, and CX in a Vickers Light. Absolutely Exabyte. Do you not like Rabbids Invasion? It's brilliant. It's fantastic. If anybody's not seen it, type in Rabbids Invasion Elevator. It'll make you cry. It'll absolutely make you cry. It's fantastic. So anyway, it's 1-0 to Feast here on Canal. Again, Feast showing their dominance here. Their focus fire is very good today. They're able to rotate and turn around. And they've been put in some tricky situations, but they've managed it very well indeed. But it is exciting when you see aggressive strats like that. It really does, you know, up the gameplay. So here we go again on Canal. This time spawn points swapped. RN have now got the advantage hit point wise, but we'll see how that works out. Let's get up high into the back. Again, Boom Magoo, F Silver, and CXX in the mediums and the lights, rotating towards that B cap, that D cap. Bifrost going with them. Arknight's Maddox going to drop into C. Looking at RN, Toyota Time in Cancer. Cancer dropping into the B cap. RN getting a bit of a smacking there. Pisces and Pisces has gone up high to where the TDs would normally be, trying to get those shots across. We're just going to go and have a look at him here, see what he can see. And you can see he's trying to get shots into Maddox over there, and I think that worked. A cap is being taken by Virgo. That's an interesting one, and the AMX-50Bs are just hanging back at the moment, along with Chimpanzee and the IS-7. So 2 caps, cap advantage will go to Feast. That is not what RN wanted. They would have wanted the cap advantage, to be perfectly honest with you, because now they've got to push on Feast. They don't have a choice. Feast are consolidating on this side of the map, round by the B cap area. They know that there are tanks at A, but they don't know what tanks are at A. They do know the E5, sorry, are at the B cap, but RN are the ones who need to make the move. Virgo rotating round. Jackie Mark has been smacked around a bit, so is Maddox getting into that C cap. but nothing to write home about. Boom Magoo is just keeping an eye on that flank over there. I'm more interested in what the IS-7s and the 50Bs are going to do for RN. They've now been spotted. They're being spotted by F Silver and the Vickers. They are going to rotate towards. They are pushing now. Oh, that's a big shot by Jackie Mark into the AMX-50B of Aries. Jackie Mark gets a return shot from the 22 though. Now the heavies are consolidating of RN, but they've sort of lost the momentum a little bit. Maddox gets a bit of a smack there by Libra. Libra gets smacked, however. Now RN are stacking up here. F Silver getting a good shot into Libra there. Bifrost getting smacked around a bit. But now the 50Bs are dangerously low. They're changing. They're on their reloads. Bifrost notices. He comes in, tries to get shots in, gets a great shot into Aries. Is he going to be able to finish Aries off? I don't think so. Aries is going to load in time. No, he does finish him off. Aries is down. Chimpanzee pushing on F Silver along with Pisces. CXX coming in to help out though. This is great stuff again. F Silver in a load of problems here. Pisces may be able to take him down, but he may be able to get Pisces first. Who's going to load? Down goes Pisces. F Silver though. Chimpanzee may be able to get him here. No, he doesn't finish him off. What's happening over here? We're told to time in Bifrost. Bifrost goes down. Virgo comes in to help try and take Silver. Yes, he does. Libra is about to go though. Vickers of CXX takes him out. Again, this is dominating stuff by Feast. But Chimpanzee and Virgo are very healthy. Toyota Time, not so. But Feast have got the advantage on the point. Boom Magoo desperately trying to get out of there. Great shot into Chimpanzee. Boom Magoo gets wrecked. Chimpanzee gets tracked. Jackie Mark looking to push on Toyota Time. Jackie Mark can take him. Toyota Time is a one shot. Jackie Mark isn't. Toyota Time's now fired. Jackie Mark can probably do this. Yes, he does. But Arknight's Weedy is in trouble here. Virgo is taking him down. He's dropped his adrenaline. He's got an IS-7. He gets a good shot into Virgo. Oh, but he loses out. CXX comes round. Can he take out Virgo? Oh, he doesn't manage it. Now he's dangerously low. He's got to get out of there. Feast are so tantalizingly close to winning. Oh, they do it. Great shot there by CXX. Great game by both teams. Wow, I really thought RN had that. Really good stuff. Great push. It lost momentum, but boy, did it work in the end. Damage count. RN just doing slightly more damage. Chimpanzee coming out of the game with almost all his hit points. But great stuff by CXX and Jackie Mark there. Wow, that was exciting. Absolutely exciting. Really edge of your seat stuff. Fast and furious. But victory goes to Feast. Although, to be fair, that was so close to being RN's. Now we move to Black Goldville. Feast on the north spawn, RN on the south spawn. So just waiting for the teams to ready up. Oof, it's exciting stuff. This is only Tour 2. Really, I mean, Feast are throwing down the gauntlet here to show their dominance. There have been a lot of detractors recently on Feast, but hey, this is putting them to bed. So, Feast have readied up first. We have Maddox in an IS-4. BMW rotates in for Jackie Mark in an IS-4. Arknight in an E5. Boom Magoo in a Vickers Light. Bifrost in an E5. F Silver in a Vickers. And CX in an E5. Looking at RN, we got Chimpanzee in an IS-4. Aries in an E5. Cancer in a T22. Libra in an IS-4. Pisces in a T22. Virgo in an E5. And Toyota Time in an E5. So, 2-0 so far to Feast. Playing well. Been dominant so far. Are RN going to dent this confidence that Feast has? Well, hit points, nothing in it. Feast just have the advantage, only just 400. And already, if we go to the back of the map, you can see rotations all over the place. The heavies of Feast are making their way up. Apart from Maddox, who's going to overlook the B cap. Silver is going to go down and try and capture that C cap. The A cap here is being pushed heavily by Cancer and Pisces in their T22. Sorry, they are trying to capture. Oh, Boom Magoo gets a bit of a smacking there. We can look here that the rest of RN, we got Libra and Toyota Time down over there, but the rest of RN are all up top. Cancer really getting smacked though. Mainly because Feast are pushing now all their heavies up. Bifrost gets a bit of a smacking, especially as the rest of the heavies of RN now consolidate upwards. Wowzers, some great stuff going on here. Cancer very tentatively low though. CXX and BMW in the caves. So the A cap and the C cap. Feast will get the cap advantage. Maddox is toying with Libra. F Silver is there to support though, and F Silver gets a great shot into Libra. Maddox is now going to push on him. Libra is in a world of pain. He's isolated. Great shot by Maddox. Poor Libra. But CXX is down. Let's move that because the push is going up north. There goes Libra. Frost is in trouble. So is BMW. All the heavies of RN up here. Arc Knights comes in. Virgo's going to go down here. There goes Virgo. There goes Bifrost. BMW is about to go. There goes BMW. But the points are favouring the others at the moment. Arc Knights is being pushed. Arc Knights goes down. 3 tanks left. Can they get rid of Chimpanzee? They've got to get rid of Chimpanzee if they're going to make it. F Silver, great shot by Chimpanzee. F Silver goes down. Oh, Feast are on the back foot here. Boon Magoo, where are you? Feast have got the points. Boon Magoo's getting out of there, quite rightly so. Maddox is now surrounded in his IS-4. He's got the E5 of Ares behind him. He wants Toyota Time, however, if he can get him, but he can't. Boom Magoo is down, chased down by Pisces. This is going to go in favour of RN. Maddox desperately trying to do something, can't do it. But man. So, RN, turn it around. Great stuff. Very different from RN this time compared to Feast. Feast seemed to get a little bit flustered there. But hey, it happens. So, we're switching the spawn points here on Black Goldville. This time we have RN readied up first. They are on the north spawn. Chimpanzee in E5, Aries in E5, Cancer T22, Libra IS4, Pisces T22, Virgo T22, Toyota Time E5. Feast on the south spawn, Maddox X4, BMW IS4, Arc Knight E5, Boon Magoo, Unifica's Light, Bifrost E5, F Silver, Vickers, and CXX in an E5. So, RN made a dent. I don't know, Maximus. I don't work for Wargaming, mate. Sorry. So 12 odd seconds to go. Excuse me while I'm going to eat another one of these sort of spongy Coke bottle things. See whether that'll smoke a cigarette. So, hopefully I'll eat it by the time they go out. Or maybe not. Hit points favouring Feast this time by 1,000. He's going to fly into the back of the map and see what Feast are going to do this time. So we've got Boom Magoo and F Silver. Boom Magoo making his way towards the B cap. Silver and BMW heading towards the C area. Maddox is going to overlook B with the E5s moving up north into the caves. T22s again of Cancer and Pisces of RN heading towards that A cap. Going to take it. Virgo just behind in his T22, and the heavies of RN this time in the middle area. Again, quite aggressive by RN this. Aries really leading a charge. He's been spotted, but he's got Libra in support. Maddox has already had a bit of a smacking. They caught him early. Big bounce that though, and now Libra and Aries getting a pummeling. You can see getting a tracking as well. That's not good for him. Toto time is here. This is much better stuff from Feast, but RN do have the HP advantage. No, they don't, because Feast had 1,000 more than them. So the T22, Chimpanzee and Pisces here. So now Feast just need to sit back a moment, because RN are the ones who need to make all the moves. Bifrost trying to spot up Libra, and he does. Arknight, Sweetie and CXX here in the E5s. Good positioning. Very hull down. Able to take shots onto Chimpanzee maybe, but Chimpanzee's also in a good position. So no rotation yet from either team. I'm expecting a rotation somewhere. Oh, Libra drops into the B cap. Are they going to be able to reset that Feast? Doesn't look like it. Libra has taken the B cap. That's going to give them the advantage now. Oh, Maddox gets a shot to Libra as he moves up. But Maddox is dangerously low here. He's lost almost half his hit points. Well, in fact, he has lost half his hit points. Now RN are going to start taking the advantage. Good shot into Aries there. Now RN don't need to do anything. Now they need to wait for Feast to do the pushing. And you can see the Vickers of Boom Magoo and F Silver there. They're going to come and join up with the E5. So we're going to get over there and wait. They've joined up with the E5s just behind them. Arknights and CXX have been spotted though. Now F Silver and Boom Magoo are making a move up towards the caves. However, they do have tanks over there, do RN. They're going to push onto Cancer by looks on it. Cancer gets a bit of a smacking there. F Silver's going to see him first. Now Boom Magoo. Cancer is now isolated. Virgo needs to come in and help. Yes, he does. But they may be able to get Cancer down here. The E5s are moving in, but we're going to stay on this battle for the moment because it's T22s against Vickers. Cancer's going to go. Down goes Cancer. Weedy comes in, his helps out as well. I'm stuck. I hate being stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, I hate this bloody map. I'm stuck. Get out of there. Watch BMW. I got stuck in the cave. Sorry. So anyway, Boom Magoo trying to scap A, but he's a one-shot. He's not looking good. They're pushing on Chimpanzee this time, CXX and Arknights. They've lost Maddox, they've lost F Silver. Boom Magoo's about to go down. Pisces is going to take him out, but Chimpanzee's going to go first. There goes Chimpanzee, there goes Boom Magoo. Now, Pisces on his own. Oh, but let's get down to this tussle. Forget that one. BMW and Toyota time. This is an interesting one. Toyota time here. Tussling with BMW. come back to that later. Pisces is going to be able to get out of there. He's chasing down Bifrost. He gets Bifrost. Now it becomes important what's going down here with BMW. BMW is a one-shot. Pisces takes him down. It's 2 on 2. They need to get rid of Pisces. Toyota time is very healthy. However, they get it on points to Feast. Wowzers. Sorry, I got stuck in the cave. That was bloody annoying. I got stuck on the roof. Oof. So, Feast turned it around. Great stuff, however, by RN. They could have turned that if they could have got it, but it wasn't to be. Feast managed to consolidate. Good push there by the Vickers, despite the fact they went down. But nice push. We now move to Rockfield. Feast again. They are 1 away from winning tour number 2. We're on Rockfield this time. Another interesting map on the tour circuit, let's be honest. Just waiting for the teams to ready up. They've got over a minute, so it's not like they're struggling, but we'll see. It's going to be an interesting one. RN need to turn this if they can. They need to put that pressure on a little bit. So, RN, I've read it up first. Chimpanzee in an E5, Aries in an E5, Cancer T22, Libra IS4, Pisces T22, Virgo T22, Toyota time E5. Moving across to Feast. Maddox in an IS4, BMW in a 113, Arknight in a 113, Bifrost in an E5, CX in an E5, F Silver, surprisingly, in a Leo 1. Not seen one of those for a while. And Boon Magoo in the Object 140, unsurprisingly. F Silver is reevaluating. No, he's not reevaluating. I think he was reevaluating, but he ran out of time. It's an interesting one, having the Leo 1. Yes, Leo 1. Okay. Hit points are favouring Feast again. Let's get a pine to the back and see where they're going to go. So already we have Maddox making his way towards that B cap, but the rest of the team making their way towards the C cap. Boom Magoo leading that charge in the 140. Surprisingly, he's going to come across Cancer though, and he does. Cancer's already there, and so is Virgo in the T22s. 3 T22s here. Oh, Bifrost is now coming up. Being spotted. He manages to get a shot in, but it bounces. CXX in the E5 is also coming round. The rest of the team, however, of RN have gone to A. Good shot into Virgo there. Boom Magoo is rotating up to R8. Look at where F Silver's gone. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. F Silver, unbelievable! Wow, how did he get there? That is one hell of a move. That is brilliant. He's got a good view of the map. Maddox in the IS4 moving towards the 8. I'm impressed, F Silver. Well done, man. Maddox moving around now, trying to get those spots. If you can get those spots, then F Silver can get those shots in. Points at the moment are favouring RN. But I'm impressed. Look at F Silver just standing there. That's why he took the Leo 1. Now, they need the spots, so F Silver can get the shots in. F Silver is piling shots in. RN don't know he's there. I'm just going to go back. RN are now dropping into the B cap. F Silver has put himself in a better position now. He's getting those shots across the map. Anyway, the rest of Feast are now pushing on the A cap. I'd love to watch F Silver all day where he is, but we're not going to. Maddox is pushing down on Chimpanzee. He's got BMW and Arc Knights with him. Chimpanzee is in a world of pain here. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Arc Knights is coming in, but there's a rotation. Down goes BMW. Boomagoo gets a good shot to Chimpanzee. Weedy and Maddox are in trouble. Surrounded by RN. Down goes Chimpanzee. Cancer's now going to go down. Down goes Cancer. What a brawl. Down goes Arc Knights, however. Maddox is still alive. Boomagoo being pushed, but I tell you what, you might get something in here from Silver over there. Boomagoo and Pisces tussling. Down goes Virgo. Advantage goes to Feast, but only on hit points. No, sorry, the Feast are losing actually. Advantage goes to RN. Bifrost in trouble here because they've lost Maddox.
I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose.
Libra pushing now onto Bifrost. Silver dropping down from his perch. He's got no choice now. He's got to come down from there. Bifrost is now in trouble. Big trouble. Gets a good shot into Pisces, but he's not going to last much longer. He's now basically a one shot. Down he goes. Silver's coming in to try and help. But, oh, down goes Pisces. B-cap is now taken. Is it too little, too late? CXX is a one-shot. Boomagoo is very low as well. Toyota Time's going to drop onto CXX. Oh, he misses the drop, but he's going to be able to get the shot in. He's trying to get it. Yes, he does. There he goes. F Silver, Aries, and Libra here being pushed by F Silver and Boomagoo. Aries is going to go. There he goes. F Silver, though, is now dangerously low. And the points have totaled up in favour of RN. F Silver's a one-shot. He can circle to death, however, Libra. But he's got to be careful of the E5. Boomagoo is also got to be careful. Oh, I think RN are going to get this one. F Silver's desperately trying to rotate round Libra. He's doing a great job. Down goes Boomagoo. It's all over. Wow. What was F Silver doing? But look how much damage he did from his perch. Awesome. Awesome. However, great stuff by RN. Toto Time doing the lion's share. So, Feast 3, RN 2. Is this an RN comeback? We are still on Rockfield. This time we're swapping those spawn points. Feast on the south spawn, RN on the north spawn. We have RN ready up first. Chimpanzee in an E5, Aries in an E5, Cancer T22, Libra IS4, Pisces T22, Virgo E5, Toyota Time E5. Moving across now to Feast. Maddox still to ready up, but he'll probably be in an IS4. BMW in a 268, Arc Knights in an E5, Boomagoo in an IS4, Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in the Vickers Light, and CX in the E5. So we've got half a minute to go. Ooh, it's exciting, hey? I think it is. No Leo won this time for F Silver. No perching. Great move though, did a lot of damage from there. But didn't pay off in the end. RN were wise. Held on. So, this time again, Feast just got the HP advantage. Let's get up high into the back as we always do. So So, F Silver leading the charge towards the middle area. He's trying to get some spots in. Maddox heading towards A. Arc Knights is going to be supporting him. Boom Magoo, Bifrost, CXX and BMW all heading towards that C-cap. F Silver already there, trying to get those spots. The whole of RN are heading to the C-cap with the T22s dropping in. Pisces and Cancer straight in there. F Silver rotating out of that position. No point being there anymore. So early cap advantage will go to RN on this one. They've already got the C-cap. Boom Magoo there in the IS-4. Oh, he changed from his Object 140. Wow, there you go, look. Wonders will never cease. So, pretty stacked up at the moment. Chimpanzee is charging down onto Boom Magoo, but look where the BMW is. He's in a great spot. They've gone high again. He's been boosted, but it ain't going to work for him. That's a great shot into Chimpanzee. But he got smacked around a bit to BMW. It is an isolated position up there. Boom Magoo is being now smacked around as well. I mean, BMW is boosted up there, but it can be an isolating spot. But you can see that, you know, not great shots onto it. Maybe Toyota Time is going to be ruining that. CXX is getting smacked around a lot. BMW can't really do much from there. Bifrost is being pushed. CXX is being pushed. Bifrost pushed again. Down goes CXX. Root Nova have got this one. They've really got control of it. BMW can't really do anything from his position. Boom Magoo. Okay, they're not going to push on him. BMW desperately can't do anything. Chimpanzee is one shot. Chimpanzee goes down. However, Feast are whittling them down. Down goes Bifrost. Sorry, Arc Knights. No, Bifrost. Now we've got F Silver trying to take out Virgo. He should be able to do that. Arc Knights is being pushed. Boom Magoo is still alive. Down goes Virgo. Arc Knights toying off against Pisces here. He's going to put a shot into Aries, maybe. Down goes BMW. Finally, Toyota Time is a one-shot. F Silver takes him down. Arc Knights is pushing on Aries. F Silver's going to come in with support. Down goes Aries. Just Cancer and Pisces left. Cancer is the low hit tank. Boom Magoo coming round. Good shot in by Boom Magoo. Maddox may be able to finish him off. No, Boom Magoo is still there. Maddox comes in. Gets a good shot in. Cancer is now a one shot. F Silver may. Yeah, Boom Magoo gets him. Pisces is the last man standing. He can't really do much. Everything's against him. Hit points, guns on the battlefield, base points. It's all stacked against him. Pisces are now spotted. He's trying to make his way into safety. He's very healthy, but he's got two IS-4s and a Vickers Light. F Silver is just going to cap out. Nice shot into Boom Magoo, but it doesn't work. It's a bounce. Pisces can't really do too much. Everything is stacked against him here. Oh, thank you for the sub. Maddox knows that Boom Magoo, that Pisces really can't do much. Despite Pisces trying his best, he's going to lose on points anyway. The base points are going to get him. And Feast aren't really in the mood to chase him down. And it's all over. Great stuff. Wowzers. So, Feast triumphing. Let's see how the object... Yeah, BMW was pretty isolated up there, unfortunately, but it was a good position again. Pisces doing what he could, but again, this time, nice push by RN, but Feast were able to counter it. So, Feast, victors on the day. Oof. Let's have a look how everybody else did. If they finished, don't know if they have. No, they're not finished yet, so it's replay time. It's replay time. Somebody said they sent me a replay. Let's have a look at the people who've sent me replays. Okay, so this is China Logic. Nasty spicy win. There you go. Look. This is spicy. I'll play this again tonight, Spicy. Don't worry, it'll be on the EU server. So, feast, dominate. Unbelievably so. I will keep the stream open, by the way, for another 18 minutes. That will allow everybody to get their rewards, come what may. But I will close the stream on the hour, just so you know. No, the IS-7 is not bad at all. The IS-7 is nice. It's a nice tank. Oh, what an ammo rack. Ammo rack onto the KV-2. There you go. That's called irony. Well done, Spicy. Wowzers. Oh, ram damage. Oh, and another kill. Thank you very much. Whoever that was who just subscribed. Much appreciated, sir. Engine fire. Come on, Spicy, you got this. This is Spicy Win being a bit OP. Just a Tiger P to go. He's already on his. He's already got his Radley Walters medal. Can he get his pools? Probably not. I don't know. Tiger P not focusing him. Focusing on KV3 instead. To be fair, Tiger P, I would have focused the Type 62. And he gets his pools medal.
Like so many positive
and a nice mastery. Oh, thank you again, whoever that was. I don't see who is subscribing, unfortunately, but thank you very much, guys. Spicy win with almost 4k damage in the Type 62. That's a bit, that's wowzers.
I mean, like so many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose.
Thank you again, another person. Thank you very much. What else have we got? What else have we got? Has anybody else sent replays? Maybe to my Discord? Oh, I've got lots of replays to my Discord. I can't play them all. Matsu Senpai, let's have a look at you. There we go. This is Matsu Senpai. He was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still there, but hopefully he is. So, wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Look at him going out in the 45. I love that tank, by the way, because I love the camo. I think the camo is brilliant. Camo's great. It's a great camo. Fantastico camo. So anyway, it's so what can I say? I mean, it was fantastic games today, guys. It really was. Absolutely stunning stuff. Loved every minute of it. I mean, Feast were very dominating today. Again, looking a very tasty Feast. But great games by RN, great games by Low. Don't underestimate them just because they lost. But wow, really, really, really stunning, exciting gameplay. Edge of your seat stuff a lot of the time. Some very aggressive moves by Low. Some very aggressive moves by RN. And some really, really, really good show of skills here on Asia today, guys. Can't say fairer than that. After this replay, I'm going to see if Wild Ones help her, because he normally likes to have a bit of a chat. Yes, he does, so we'll just wait for that. As soon as this game's over, I'll drop the noise so we can go and have a chat with him. I'll still play the replays. Don't worry, guys. The replays will still be played. We're going to have a chat with Wild Ones out here. He was streaming RN and HLV, so we can have a chat with him, see how the games went over there. Oh, that was an unfortunate bounce by Matsu Senpai there on that tank. Just the Chi2 SPG left to go. He's got a Tiger P on his backside. And now he's got Matsu Senpai. Great kill. Again, a Pools medal. What is it? They're giving him out free nowadays. Great, great game. Beautiful mastery. Nicely played indeed. Right, let me just drop the game noise. And then we're going to have a chat with Wild Ones helper. Let's see if he's still in his... yeah, he's still there. Hopefully we can have a chat with him. I don't know.
Yes, hello Fujit.
There he is. He is there, look.
My box is not working tonight.
Your what? What? Your bot?
My box is not working. I think my box only managed to predict. Three correct results.
Oh wow.
Not even a single fixture result. So it is doing a terrible job tonight. The super computer is really bad tonight.
Well.
And
Oh, great games though today. I mean, RN got turned over in the first game by HLV, I believe.
no. it was Boone 4-1 against RN.
Yes. Oh, Boone. That was right. It was Boone against
It
RN.
was
Yes.
Boone. Yes. We also had had results of GV vs Boone. GV won 4-3 against Boone.
Yes.
Right. So Feast and GV will be finishing with 2 points at the top table, while RM and Cats will be languishing down the table with 0 points.
But I tell you what, I
Boone
mean, Feast.
What?
Oh, oof, Feast were domineering today. Really were. They were unbelievably good. Unbelievably good.
That's good to hear. That's really good to hear.
They lost a couple of games, but they've taken it up a notch from what you saw in the Ascent Tour, quite substantially. I mean,
Which is really nice to see.
and we saw some interesting strats against RN on Rockfield. F Silver being boosted up very high in the Leo 1.
Wow.
Yeah, I tell you, really high on the map, getting over,
Which map?
on Rockfield, boosted
Rockfield.
massively high, almost doing 4K damage in a Leo 1 from that side of the map.
No.
And then
I thought they put invisible barriers. They didn't. So apparently.
well, they found one. They found a way up.
I don't think Wargaming would be happy to hear this.
Well, on the second game, they then boosted BMW in a 268 up to a little spot as well.
Oh.
It was good. It was great to watch. Great to watch. I mean, they lost
Yeah,
they did lose the first game on Rockfield, despite the big boost of F Silver.
Right.
But
I
boy,
know, right?
what a position he was in though. Almost like I said,
Yeah.
he did almost 4K damage.
Yeah.
So it was really good stuff. I mean, the first round, Feast had Low. Low didn't really put a foot wrong, but they were very aggressive and got punished for their aggression.
Yeah.
Basically.
So, I'm very surprised with Asia server tonight. Because Mabux was predicting Boone would be struggling heavily in this tournament, and Low winning no matches at all. But Low already won one game and 5 wins in total. So it's so unpredictable, and I didn't expect RN to lose their first 2 matches, which is the first 2 games. I mean, which is just I thought they were going to be favourites to win this entire tournament. Which is not the case.
No, not the case at all. Not the case at all.
No. What's going wrong with RN though, from your point of view?
Well, RN in the first couple of games against Feast, RN were very aggressive again on Canal, and it backfired.
Oh
No, seriously. But their games on Black Goldville,
Yeah.
they were less aggressive, and they really hurt Feast in the first game. Absolutely pummeled them. The second game, they were a little bit unlucky. Feast won that, I think, on caps. Fort Despair. Oh, sorry, not Fort Despair. What am I talking about? Rockfield, the one where F Silver got boosted. Again, they were more consolidated as a team. RN. They pushed together. They focused fire a lot better, and they were less aggressive. On the last game they had on Rockfield, they were very aggressive again, and again they came unstuck. The reason being, the push that they did was good, very well timed and nice. But because Feast had sort of spread out a little bit and put themselves into nice positions, they were able to rotate back round, consolidate, focus fire, and hurt RN. So, I mean, my take from today is both Low and RN didn't play badly. They were too aggressive, which played into the hands of Feast.
I see.
And that went to Feast's favour, and Feast were able to turn it quite nicely, to be honest.
True. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream any of the Feast matches, so I won't be able to see how good they will be playing.
No,
Because you're going,
they played really well today. Absolutely
yeah,
spectacular stuff today.
absolutely spectacular stuff. For my games, oh man, ID versus HLV versus ID. HLV was losing 1-3 at one point to ID, but they won the next 3 matches, just like the style of Nice versus 1NB.
Okay.
And it was absolutely spectacular. I think also HLV, for example, the Late Frontier, I think is it a tiebreaker? I forgot. But one of the Late Frontier matches, HLV shut down the ID's Vickers Light very aggressively, very nicely, and it just spiraled against ID. Even if ID managed to find some isolated tanks, the HLV was simply astute in spotting up position to push on and to shut down the tanks. So basically, what you were seeing for those 3 wins from HLV was just simply well calculated rotations by them, very astute, very stupendous games. I'm just in awe. Don't forget that Castilla. We all were thinking that Castilla is going to be the least interesting map to stream. No, HLV did the mercy, and they just simply rushed past C. ID.
Oh, did they? They did the C. They did the rush C strat and they just went straight through. Didn't even bother with it. Yeah.
Yes, and ID just completely phased, and unfortunately there was Sheridan out in the open, very exposed, aggressively. He panicked and he simply just stood still. He didn't know what to do in this situation. He got absolutely pummeled and annihilated, and he was no more. Just there's nothing he could do. Just absolutely fantastic stuff from HRV.
Wow, there you go. I mean, as we said, in the Ascent Tour, you're going to see them just doing the job, getting into the top 8. This tour, you're going to see them knock it up a notch, play a different style of game, and it's a lot more. I mean, the games we had today, despite the fact that Low lost against Feast resoundingly, boy, were they entertaining to watch. They were really entertaining to watch. I mean, on their first 2 games on Middleburg, they were unbelievably aggressive, but it was so much fun to watch them do it. Really exciting. Yeah. And same with RN. RN got turned over by Feast, but again, they were exciting games to watch. They weren't boring.
No, not at all. I don't think there is a match which is boring. Well, maybe at one point, but then usually it resolves into a brawl fest almost immediately when you think that it's going to be a fairy tale affair. Let's hope it's going to be as exciting as it could be on the EU server.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, one of the games on Canal RN, very aggressive, incredibly aggressive, on the very first game.
Talking about Canal, it was what Cats and ID did as well, and just only 1 minute into the game, both ID and Cats are down. Both of these teams have less than 10,000 damage.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
It just happened so quickly, and the match just finished in 2 minutes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely. I mean, if you are not quick enough, then you will miss most of the actions, even if you're out for like a few seconds.
Of course. Well, I mean, we've got it all again tonight with EU. Let me just scroll down. Where are we? Let's have a look. Trying to find the EU. There we go. So I am going out in match 1 with Souls against Raid, and then match 2 will be APA or APA against Win, and you have got Loka, I believe that's Loka Animal Planet against APA first game, and then Loka against Raid. Amunet, who is doing the coin stream, she has got Legion against Win straight off the bat, followed by Legion against... Who's the other team in there? I've forgotten. It's not... Pipo Pro is...
It's Immortals.
Immortals.
So,
Yeah, it's Immor.
yeah.
Immor is Pipo Pro. And every good name is taken has got Immor against Endgame, followed by Souls against Endgame. And Rib, who streams in German, as Appa against Raid, along with Loka against Raid. So that's tonight, guys. So those of you who are on my stream now who got EU accounts, don't forget, get over there and watch Amunet. She's the one who's got her stuff at the tournament streams. We're back again on Asia, however, in 2 days. Is it?
Yeah, Wednesday. We're
We're
back
back on Wednesday. With
however,
Wild One.
Yeah.
With Wild One's helper has got the coin stream. So
Yeah.
the guy I'm talking to right now, if you don't know who he is, he has got the coin stream. Wild One's helper, don't forget, get over, see it, show him some love. He has got match 3 is ID against... Who's the alpha team? I don't know who the alpha team is. Is that Boone?
It's Boone. It's Boone.
So he's got ID against Boone, followed by HLV against RN. I have got Feast against GV, followed by ID against Feast. Zhiyang Kun, the Chinese streamer, has got HLV against Cats, followed by Low against GV. And Eternal Shinzan, the Japanese streamer, is Low against RN, Cats against Boone. That's on Wednesday. So plenty of streams going on, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a hectic week for all of us.
It's going to be great. And with that,
It's going to be great.
it's now gone past 2 hours and 20 minutes. So you should have all got your coins and all got your rewards and all that sort of jazz. I'm now going to call my stream to an end. Guys, thank you all for watching. It's been fantastic. Opening rounds of Asia Blitz Cup Preliminaries. It's going to be a great tour. I will see you all again either tonight if you're coming on to EU or Wednesday. And no doubt Wild One's helper will say the same. Over to you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll be again back with Loka versus AP first, followed by Loka versus Raid. And obviously, for those who are watching on the Asia server, see you all on Asia server. See you all on Wednesday, where I will be having the coin stream. Meanwhile, in around 4 to 5 hours, I'll be streaming the EU server, and hopefully we'll see you back all there if you're from the EU server. Or if you're from the Asia server, it's good. I mean, yeah, if you want to stay, I mean, if you want to put up for this, but then just get a good sleep.
Absolutely.
because it's been really exciting game so far. Mapbox doing really bad job. I think it needs some interrogation. And currently, Feast and GV leading the table tonight. Boone, HLV, ID low. Same number of points. We don't know who is going to be the other 2 spots for the top 4 here. So everything will become crystal clear on the following match days. So nothing much to say really. We'll see you all in around 4 to 5 hours. Goodbye everyone.
Goodbye for now, guys.